Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, where dreams don't come true unless you don't take them in your own hands, a fair prince decided to march off into the wilderness and find raw materials to build a bag as a gift and a token of his love for his fair lady. But not just that. He also went through great lengths to find the secret recipe for this bag. The blueprints of a Birkin. Let's see how that went right after this. Subscribe to my channel, push the join button next to the subscription button, become a member today, gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob all spelled together there as well. Thank you for my members and to my members and patrons for having pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. You're all welcome to join the live chats. Hi, chat. Yes, this lovely gentleman, and this has been in the news for weeks and weeks and weeks. People keep talking about this lovely gentleman. And I also saw the video on YouTube. This lovely gentleman did get the blueprints for a Birkin, did go through great lengths to get the leather for it. And I'm going to show you some screenshots. Let me show you. Let me move to the side. Okay, let's begin with the begin. Begin de begin. Begin de begin. All right, I found blueprints online and cut them out. So this is the lovely prince in shining armor preparing for the battle to give his milady a Birkin. Be sure to go subscribe and follow on TikTok. Live Yours Way. Really? Live Yours Way. All right then. Live Yours Way. I'll post the link down below, so you can follow that's ways to your lives yours way. So I found blueprints online and cut them out. So the blueprints and the prince in shining armor started cutting away this crocodile. Is it a mock croc? Maybe alligator? We don't know. Did he slay the alligator? The prince in shining armor, did he slay the alligator? Did he skin it and then started making it? Possibly. Possibly. Gwendid says, I'm thinking about making my own quilted style Chanel-like handbag and could do it better. I've tooled leather before. Oh, interesting. Well, he started, drawing, outlining the shape of the bag because, the Birkin is relatively simple as a bag. I mean, it has a front panel, a back panel, a side panel, other side panel, bottom panel. The handles might be a little bit difficult to make because you got to round off everything correctly. Glazing is not easy to do. Don't forget, there is interior lining leather inside the Birkin as well as an interior zipper pocket. Plus, probably the most difficult part of all is cutting through the side panels and the front panel to get that strap through and then attach the hardware for it to then lock into place. You got to perforate the top. Oh yes, there's one more, the top flap, right? That's another panel that has to align. Everything has to align. It has to be sewn by hand. So let's see how the prince in shining armor did with the next picture. Teepa says, live yours way was taken, so it's, oh no, live your way was taken, so it's live yours way. Haha, possibly. Now, as I was watching this video, or this TikTok rather, I was thinking to myself, this prince in shining armor, he has his SHIT together. Because look at this. The perfection, the detail, the lengths to which he would go to give his fair lady, his milady, the proper Birkin. Look at all the detail. Gloria Rethinos in the chat says, I have faith he can doff it. Well, now, so far so good. I'm thinking to myself, you know what, girl, if he keeps doing it like this, I'm a slide in those DMs and be like, hey, can you slay one for me too? So anyway, so let me show you how the Birkins. Oh, this is the Birkin Slayer. Oh, now I'm starting to understand. Hold it. Is this the Birkin Slayer? Well, we'll see if he's slayed or not towards the end. Moving on. Okay, now here I started doubting a little bit, just a little bit, because well, I thought, okay, yeah, the front, the top flap, interesting, interesting. It's still when you see it, you say, oh yeah, Birkin, yeah, Birkin. I mean, you say special Birkin, but Birkin-esque. You know, he had to perforate all these little things, all these little tiny holes all around, right? Because he has to stitch it all by hand. He has to, and I thought to myself, okay, yeah, I mean, he's not as clean as somebody who's been doing it for 50 years. That's okay. You know, it's his first Birkin. For his first Birkin, I thought, hey, I still might slide into his DMs for this. But we'll go. Then then it progresses. At this point, there's also a little bit of a handle being made there. Look at that. He did it. He did it, Joe. He did the handle, Joe. And it's all like so nicely together. I'm impressed. Next. And even at this point, I'm still impressed. Now, I know this is a little bit the handle is a little bit too tightened together. It's not open up, but it has character. It's made with love. It's charming. So far, so good. Ryan asks, will Hermes sue him? I don't think they will if he's making this for himself and if he doesn't put the logo on it, because they don't own the copyright to the shape of the bag. You know, it's not like Hermes owns the copyright to the shape. You're just not allowed. You can do a dupe. Allegedly. By the way, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged. Okay, yeah, we'll go. Okay. Just my opiniones. But I thought to myself, he even made the little hole here for the strap to come through, and he made the hole there. And I'm like, you know what? And he chose the right portion of the crocodile or alligator with the thicker scales right here. And then like they become smaller on the sides. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my gosh, like you guys, I'm still ready to slide into his DMs at this point. But okay, we'll go. So, Gloria says, I'm rooting for Prince Charming. So how does this fairy tale continue? I mean, he's slaying the alligator. He's slaying the dragon, obviously. But is he going to slay the Birkin? Debbie says, I would so never have the patience to do this. Melissa says, I'm loving this guy. Okay, let me show you how it goes next. And I'm like, oh, look at the attention to detail. Because he's leaving the stickers on the hardware that he got. I don't want to know where you got the hardware. But you got it somewhere. But the fact that he's leaving the stickers on the hardware, like to protect it so it doesn't get scratched while he's building away, I'm impressed. He says, then I had to push the needle through each hole. Sure they. Was something else taken? So I don't know. Maybe there's some more text coming. I don't know. But anyway, Corey says, he is setting the bar very high for future gifts, says Corey in the chat. Well, at this point, I'm still like, there's a needle being pushed through each hole. I need to slide into those DMs. Gloria Athenos is like, the hardware fell off a truck. Well, how very Chanel of you to say that, darling. So many holes, so little time. Anyway, moving on to the next picture. And I'm thinking to myself, still ready for the DMs. And then I hear, okay, so there is a girlfriend in the picture. But hey, I'm not jealous. My girlfriend always jokes that she wants luxury bag from, I guess, Hermes or something. And at this point, I'm still like, the dude is slaying it. Not only is he slaying it because he's slaying it, but also because look how he aligned the top flap with the bottom panel, with the thinner little scale parts like aligning, and then the bigger ones in the middle. Like, dude knows what he's doing. We're impressed. We're not stressed. We're still impressed. So moving on to the next picture, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, there you go. I was thinking, like, how does he do the hole? How does he fill that hole? And here he demonstrates. Realize how hard it was. Oh, sorry. No, I missed the second. I was just realizing how hard it was, but actually there's more to the text. Okay. Realize how hard it was going to be as a first project. I mean, look, the attention to detail, you know, the little clippy thing that, you know, pulls out. I mean, we're talking attention to detail. Zane said, such steady and delicate hands. Gloria says, does the attention to detail carry on to other things? One doth hope. One doth hope. Deep Layering says, she better marry that man. Thoughtful and industrious. Rosanna says, what love can make people do. Melissa's like, Chanel should take notes. Well, anyway, so let's see how this continues. Oh, this fairy tale. Oh, this fairy tale. Let's see how it goes. Well, I presume this is the fair lady, girlfriend, that received the final Birkin. And I'm noticing, why is there no strap going through these holes? And why is it not folded? And what is going on there? So she's shooketh. And I'm still not seeing what it is. But at this point in time, I'm thinking either it's one of those experimental Birkins, like limited editions that they offer you to buy, where the boxes are lined in blue. You know, the Hermes box is lined in blue. And I'm like, oh, is this one of those special Birkins? Or what will go? And I'm like, can I see more? Can I see more? Let me see more. So, something happened down there. The straps are too short, so he didn't make them go through the holes. I guess he didn't stuff every hole after all. Oh, but but the legs are there. Look, he even made little metal legs. She was like, WTF, says MJ. She was like, what? Wait. Okay. So Melissa says it still looks good. Deeply Eric says, wait, I've seen one where it turned out really great. Deeply, that's the one that turned up in the actual boutique that was made by the MS people. Oh my God. Well, he tried, says T-Pal. Now, Al Pao is like, girlfriend is like, well, at least you tried. Okay. Louis says, I mean, it's the thought that counts. Tina says, it's a Gordon cartel. Okay, listen, let me just say something. Yes, when I first saw this, I thought to myself, no, I'm not sliding into those DMs no mo. Ain't no way, no how. But then, hear me out. The more I looked at this bag, he even made a clochette, you guys. He made a little clochette. The more I look at it and the more I think, it's actually really cute. Look, hear me out. It is highly conceptual, okay? It's a sculptural piece. It's a sculptural Birkin. It's kind of Dali-esque. Like a part of it is melting on one side and the other part is kind of protruding and the proportions are slightly off. Like there's stuff is happening with this bag. It's morphing into kind of a parallel universe or dimension. And I really like it. I know it wasn't intentionally made to look like this. He probably really wanted it to look perfect, but in its imperfection lies the perfection. We'll go. Because this is art to me. I would wear this Birkin. well, Birkin, I don't know if you will call it a Birkin, but I would wear this bag because it's giving me vibes. And I also think that I don't even know if the flap actually really closes, or if it's just, oh, maybe it does, or if it's just kind of, he made it as a panel and there's a hole behind the flap. I don't know about that, but Birkin for Antigona. Yeah, it's giving me a little bit of Givenchy vibes. Corey says, if Celine and Hermes had a baby. Oh, it's a Binkin, says T-Pal. Yeah. And Zane, you're right. Zane says, like, what if Hermes copies him? I mean, we'll go. What if he is hired as an Hermes artisan? Would it still count? Well, I mean, I don't think he would be hired for long, but if Hermes hired him to do this and they told him to make it just like this and he did what they told him to do and it had an Hermes logo, then it would be an Hermes piece. It would be an art piece, a Birkin art piece. You look bananas, says Hermes for Schiaparelli. I'm not hating on this, you guys. I think it's still worthy of a slide into a DM. Let me know your thoughts. Thoughts spelled THOTS in the comment section down below. Love you loads. Subscribe and thumb out the video while you're at it. It's like pulling teeth to get new subbies. Love ya. Bye.